Did you know that Google personalizes many searches by city and Also Ask is the only tool to access live People Also Ask data at city level? Try for free at alsoasked.com.
Tired of SEO guesswork? Quadra's AI agent goes deeper to uncover high-impact optimizations and completes hours of SEO in minutes. Get started now.
I was going to say that SEO with Fat Joe is as peaceful as this, but then the birds are all having fights.
Good afternoon, all. So it's been like 20 years. I'm an entrepreneur and running a different companies. And here's my wife and two lovely daughters. And I'm here with my partner, Hed Balar, with Link Publishers. And here is my team in India who help me out to run my different businesses. Now, I run Elson Technologies. It's been 18 years. We build the websites, we do mobile applications, custom business applications, and do a digital marketing for clients. For e-com, we are a Shopify partner, Magento, Shopline, and BigCommerce partner. We help customer to build their e-commerce store. And we run a SaaS product on My App Gurus. Now, let's talk about link building. Now, recently Gary Hills mentioned about that link building is not important factor. But recently we have heard the Rasa conversations that links matters. Now, Gary Hills mentioned about it's not a top 3 signals. So if it's not top 3, I believe it still matters. But the world of SEO is changing. It's changing even faster than my wife mood swing. So now, earlier we just have a sponsor of Google's as a competition, but now Google first page look like a buffet menu. And you have images and an e-commerce shop, social media videos, right? And recently, Nicholas mentioned about the free listing as well. And now AI overview. So as an SEO, our competitions becomes tough and tough. But this AI overview also gives you a citations opportunity. So we're going to talk about how we can get an opportunity to list down into our citations. Now as an SEO, we always have a challenge to be on the top, right? Even if there is a 0 click because of AI overview and driving the traffic, getting the conversions and justifying ROI. So from a domain authority, we all have to think about the brand credibility. So when I say brand credibility, it's not just like buying a blue tick from LinkedIn, Meta or other things, right? So brand credibility really impact into a SearchGPT. We're going to talk about how it helps. So we know about this GPT, right? So it's AI's powered search engine. Now recently, Google made a SearchGPT and they had a baby. And they want to summarize entire our brand personality, that how we behave. Now, we asked Google, a SearchGPT, what is link publisher? And it come up with a different websites and mentioned that, so it read my website, it read blogs, it read from a clutch.com, from a Reddit. Now you see, from a different sources, it collect the information and showcase on a SearchGPT result. So even Clutch, they find out our feedbacks and reputations. Even they brought my childhood grade card result. Recently, there is a survey happened of USOPs, and it mentioned that 67% still believe that backlinks work. And even 30% believe moderately it works. So most people still believe in the SEO industry, they believe links really work helpful. So it's a user, Google or SearchGPT. Backlinks works. It's now, we have to change our approach. So we say it's been 20 years, I do a link building. We invested so many resources to do link like a bookmarking, an article and forum comments and directory submissions. I don't know, many of you might not be heard about it because in 2010, we have a 250 people team. We are doing just backlinks by submitting a site into any sites, and we are able to gain 8 results out of 10 in Google. So, but that's not going to work now. Now we have to work towards a brand authority. So recently search engine has mentioned that it has given 373x higher search than the ChatGPT. see, we cannot consider SearchGPT as a competition. We have seen that the way we have a social media come up into a picture, or YouTube came into a picture, we have another source of traffic is available. So we need to optimize a site according to a GPT so that we rank into a Perplexity or a Gemini or a OpenAI. So one of our Sydney-based client into in healthcare, and what we found that within 2 weeks, when we optimized it a bit, it has brought a fair number of traffic to his website. So I'm going to talk about 5 different strategies which is really work. When we search on a Google, generally we put a keywords to search. But when we put into a GPT, we ask a questions. We ask a logical question. So it recommend to put a questions to write a content around the questions, because that all the GPTs people are asking in GPT, right, or any search tool. So if you build more into a topic-based content, so get your guest post done or a PR done onto a different topic. Now, when you want to rank for a particular keyword, in search you will find out people may ask this question. In Google, it's provide. So when it provide, you take out those questions, putting into a GPT, and get those answers and optimize for the SEO and put it into your website or a GPT. That really help you out to rank well. You have to get a backlinks from the relevant website. So earlier, when I was talking about 15 years ago, we used to get a from a gaming site to a fashion site, we're getting a traffic. But now you have to make sure that you always go with the niche specific websites. So if you are working with the crypto sites, don't get a backlink from the pre-parenting sites. Get it from the most relevant website. So that will give you a better ranking. Authority first. So Google algorithms talk about the hilltop, that it say who is speaking. So after EATS launch, it says that the expert person talk about it, it give a more priority to it. So there is a recent example of, how many have seen this Lily Ray post? Anybody have seen this?
Yeah.
Good. So she is the woman, she wrote an article, and within 7 hours, it get ranked in Google Index. So she just posted in LinkedIn Pulse, and that article goes ranked. You can just see in just 7 hours. So it was about discovery in 2025 about SEO. So how she achieved it? So even not only in a Google result, but also in AI mode, also into a SearchGPT. Now we're trying to deep dive how she achieved it. And we found that she mentioned about her expertise into an industry, she shown her experience, and she put her profile. So she has a very strong profile on LinkedIn. She has a lot of followers. And she saw her credibility that she has experience into the industry. And that's the reason she got a chance that within 7 hours, she got ranked into a Google and into a SearchGPT as well. This is a very important matrix. Most recently did a survey, and what they come up with that, see, right, till now we all are working with a domain authority. So domain authority matters, but now brand authority add a lot of value into a ranking drive. So if you are only just having a domain authority, but if you have a poor brand authority, your ranking will go lower. But if you have a higher domain authority and average brand authority, you will be get higher ranking, higher visibility into a SearchGPT, even in a Google search result. So now just not only focus into a keyword based, but also mention about your brand at many places. So ignite your unlinked brand conversation. So it does not require to always get a link from the targeted keywords. Get a backlinks from your domain name or your company name, your domain name, or just a click here. Just mention your brand name, right? How many of you know the recently the relation between Reddit and Google? Are you aware? Yeah. So Google, you know that now Google loves Reddit. So see, earlier time when we were doing a lot of forum comments, right? It was tough to do a moderating, but after Reddit came, they have done really great job that they moderate a lot of comments and they discard a lot of unwanted things. So a lot of quality containers came up, popped it up, and because of that, now we ask, there is an example of CRM that what CRM is not terrible for a small sales team. Now here there is an example that there is one article somebody has posted about that PyDrive is a good tool even for a simple and small industry. So in this Reddit thread, the SearchGPT has take the content and it rank into a Google. So when somebody asks in SearchGPT, search for a small business, what is a sales team, what CRM should recommend. Now Zoho is a popular, HubSpot is popular, but you can see even a Pipedrive popped up. So when we try to analyze that how did it came up, then we realized that lot of threads were talking about Pipedrive, and it was mentioned over here. So SearchGPT and Google, they all search it not only from Reddit, from anywhere from the world. So mention about your brand, right? So even 2 a.m. if somebody is asking about asana, you can ask about tool or a mood. Okay. So PR, digital PR is always works because Google or a SearchGPT, they all love brand conversation. So they talk about the brand at different places, right? So if it is a contradictory, once you launch a features or a collaboration, you should talk about your brand. That really gives you traffic. Now, this is a company called Roblox. We're going to give you an example of it, that how they have done such a great job. So even they have some controversial PR, they got a great rating on SearchGPT as well, right? So because this tool, they are continuously being on the news. So whether it's organic or a paid, right? They try to be on, they schedule the entire calendar. So when you work for your client, make sure that you do a regular PR because it always helps. You be in a business that Google and SearchGPT will get to know about it. So when it's a branded anchors or guest posts, get the links over here, right? Now, just imagine, so if you are coming with you want to fight with a Roblox, like you say that, okay, I want to create a new website, a gaming platform, and I want to compare to a legend. Now see, they have 126 million traffic and 16 million backlinks. Now, if you do a lot of on-page changes or get a few digital PR, you can't compare to a legend. They have such an amazing record. They have only 0.8% of backlinks are from about DADR, right? You can see this from the report, right? Just a 0.8% backlinks. And 90% backlinks are less than 30 DR. Even such a less DR, they have a crazy, tremendous traffic. You can see around that they have almost like 431 keywords and they have 126 million traffic. Now, so as Elsna Technologies, we have under 400 plus clients across the globe, and we were doing a lot of link building for the different customers. Now, after AI tool came up, we used a lot of automation to do a link building, and we have come up with different solutions. So while we buy every month, like a couple of hundreds backlink for different clients, we realized what are the challenges we face. We did a lot of link context. We use hunter.io to find out the context of the competitor. We use Gumloop to scraping the website. So we find out the keywords and which are the top ranking. We take that list, putting into a Gumloop, and then put it into an Apollo and run automation tool to reach out for the backlinks. So recently, from an India SEO conference, we learned how to get, run these automation tools to get a backlink. So what we have done, see, as we are a link builder, we set up an automation tool to do emails and do follow-ups and negotiations as a workflow. We have used Lamlist to use automations email follow-up for our customer. Now, after building a backlinks for almost 10 years, we realized that it takes almost 55% of our time to prospecting the contacts, negotiating, and follow-ups, right? So we always have to do that job, and 15% just for the other job. So now, while adapting any AI tool, what we realize that we have to adapt a new tool, customize to a workflow, that integrate into an existing business and processes and practices, and then we have to experiment and validate that is it really work or not. So we have solved this problem. Now, when we solve this problem, a lot of our clients were asking that can we have one platform where we can utilize those things? Because over a period of time, we have so many publishers are connected, and they want to buy a backlink from us frequently. So we come up with a platform which has all those websites are listed over here. Now, as we have built a backlink for so long time, we know what matters. So we know the domain authority matters, right? The traffic of website is matters, right? So we have listed down all those websites over here, and customer can directly come, and we make like an Amazon. So people can come, add to cart, submit the article, and within 2 to 3 working days, the backlink get live. So instead of taking a 6-7 days of time like a dial-up internet, we try to cut down those processes and want to make it automated. So it's easy, like you can just filter a country or a category and just simple add to a cart and boom. Here we have 100,000 website and we integrated a SearchGPT into it. In SearchGPT, what we have done, we have tagged all our website into a database. So every website has a 20 plus 25 different tags. Now suppose you upload your website, it will match with our existing database. Now if that tag will match up, it will give you that site directly to buy it. So you don't have to do any AI things. So it will, so like if a newly, a mother will have a shopping list of like a baby food or a baby dress. So same way we have optimized this algorithm, and now you only have a relevant website to buy a backlink for you. So we have used Respona to automate that. Now, for example, when you ask for some site which is not in our database, automatically we have backend integrated with Respona, and it will reach out to them, and directly this will come to us, and we will notify that this site came to our database, and you can directly buy that. So there is a conversation going on that backlink is not helpful. But see, it's like when we are a young kid, it's been like we have to say that eat a healthy food, you are done. But we all know we have to take a multivitamins to fit our body. So right now in today's world, you cannot get just without a link, you can get such a great ranking. So you have to hit artificial links to get a better ranking. So we build a brand credibility scale with the speed. Now, with an example of Roblox, now if it has a 12 million of backlinks and you think that you start a business in the next few years and you want to compete with that, it's not possible to compare that. So you really have to scale. So when you want to do the scale up, you have to use some kind of a shopping cart where you can directly buy a backlink. That will speed up your job. So now, instead of a link building, we strongly recommend you to go for a brand building. So how many are Messi fans here? Not much. How many Ronaldo fans? Yeah, quite few. So these people becomes a legend by consistency, credibility, and iconic performance. They achieve it, and that's what we SEO are. Every day time we come with a panda or penguin or different Google algorithm come to us, but we thrive, we survive because we keep learning, we adapting a new thing, and we compete the world. So algorithm might change, right? So platform will evolve, but brand credibility, brand authority will remain forever. So work on your brand authority frequently. So just don't just get a link, but lead to your business. So start building a brand building rather than just a link building. We are here at booth 46. So if you want to say hi to us, you can come down to our booth.
Demand sphere. Limitless visual insights from the SERPs. Unlimited dashboards and users. Easy to use and easy to scale your growth to new levels.
Monthly reporting making you want to shove sharp things up your nose? Try Dragon Metrics, the all-in-one SEO software with mind-blowing reporting tools.